Get to your top stories this morning. Breaking news from overnight. Firefighters battled a mobile home fire in Oakdale. We could see heavy smoke and damage at the home. This is just along 56th Street North. Happened just after 11 o'clock last night. We are still working to learn whether anyone was hurt and learn more about the cause of the fire. We did, though, see a Metro Transit bus on scene to shelter anybody who had been forced from that home. We will bring you updates just as soon as we get them.
And for your Health Watch today, this is unfortunate. Louisiana health officials reporting the first human death linked to bird flu in the United States. They say that patient over the age of 65 had underlying medical conditions. The CDC says the health risk to the general public is low. And here in Minnesota, more than $1 million in Minnesota lottery proceeds will go to researching bird flu in the state.
And that's because an overwhelming majority of you, the voters, made that possible last November. Pauline Lee joining us from the live desk this morning with a closer look at just how that money will be spent.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, we talk about overwhelming percentage. 77% of Minnesotans voted in favor of directing 40%, or roughly $1.2 million worth of the state's lottery proceeds towards the Environmental and Natural Resources Trust Fund. So that's money that's going to go towards researchers at the University of Minnesota's College of Veterinary Medicine and to study the emerging threat of the avian influenza. They're partnering with a network of wildlife rehabilitators, tribal biologists, and that's all to collect and test samples from wild birds and mammals for the virus. That money couldn't come at a better time, as scientists are calling this virus a time bomb, since no one really knows the true extent of the disease and how it poses a threat to wildlife and humans.
I have no doubt we are just sitting on the edge of this disease, this virus.
What if there is a mutation that allows that virus to not only infect the human like it already does, but what happens when a human can infect a human with that virus? Then we're going to look at another pandemic.
It's definitely something to think about, right? Well, the project will be posting weekly results online. Experts say they've already discovered hotspots, which is really important information, especially for farmers and health agencies to know about during certain times of the year, guys.
All right, and we know the U of M already on the leading forefront of this type of research, and this money will help, but just a drop in the bucket, it sounds like, for what we're going to need. All right, Pauline, thank you.
Also this morning, the Centers for Disease Control is looking into a virus reportedly surging in China.
So this is the human metapneumovirus. It's also known as HMPV. It can cause respiratory disease in people of any age. So you're talking young kids, older adults, people with weak immune systems. Those are the ones that are most at risk. Experts say there may be less knowledge of HMPV in the U.S., but it's actually been around since 2001. If you do experience symptoms, though, experts encourage you to seek medical help. Now, according to the CDC, the signs of HMPV are like your typical virus: coughing, fevers, nasal congestion, and shortness of breath. Now, it is a new year, but these same viruses are sending people to emergency rooms.
Unfortunately, 2025 kicking off with a surge in several illnesses. It's stressing out doctors all over the country. Let's start with the latest CDC data showing 40 states reporting high or very high levels of flu activity. That does include Minnesota and Wisconsin. Emergency department visits for COVID also are on the rise nationally. Doctors say while some have built up immunities, a growing number of people are suffering serious complications.
Over the last week, it started reflecting in our hospitalizations and admissions, where it starts to become challenging to our staff. I think the next 3 to 4 weeks may be very difficult.
Doctors say infections are being spread quickly by people who don't realize they're contagious. They strongly advise vaccinations for COVID, flu, and RSV. City leaders have announced a deal to reform the Minneapolis Police Department.
Yesterday, they made a promise to take steps to end discrimination against Black and Native Americans in our city. This consent decree, it's a legally binding document with the Department of Justice. This is the result of months of negotiations between the city of Minneapolis and the DOJ. This after a scathing Justice Department report back in 2023 that found MPD showed a years-long pattern of racial discrimination and unconstitutional policing. The investigation came after the police murder of George Floyd. Now, the city's already under a similar court-ordered agreement with the state of Minnesota, and reforms have already arrived. Those would include things like updating the use of force policy, limiting militaristic tactics during mass protests, and banning putting handcuffs on kids who are under 13 years old.
With this consent decree, we now have a roadmap for reform that will help this community heal while strengthening trust between law enforcement and the people they serve. There can be no question that this decree marks a new day and represents a critical step forward in our work to ensure constitutional policing.
So a judge still has to approve the agreement. It's unclear what, though, could happen once President-elect Trump takes office.
Now to one of two fires at homeless encampments in Minneapolis Monday afternoon. Take a look at this view. This is from the WCCO chopper. It shows the damage near 14th Avenue South and East 29th Street. You can see the charred remains, the burned belongings of those who lived in the camp. Fire officials think at least 20 people stayed there. No injuries reported. And about 30 minutes earlier, firefighters were at another encampment on Lake Street where a propane tank was at risk of exploding. And just last week, Minneapolis fire officials told WCCO about the dangers those tanks pose to the public and first responders.
When that tank explodes, the shrapnel from the metal from the tank or whatever debris or anything around, it's going to explode and fly out around us.
This fire last month, it serves as yet another example of the dangers. Minneapolis Fire says propane tanks exploded in a camp before flames spread to a nearby home in South Minneapolis.